Welcome back to the channel and for more Dixit content, and today this video is going to focus on Dixit Journey, the expansion that brings 84 new cards, which I'm going to show you all of them and give you my impression on what I'm seeing on those cards. So let's go. So this is not going to be a how to play video. You have the videos in the channel already for the core sets where I explain how to play, so this is just going to be focused on the cards. And before I continue, I'll just remove everything from the background for the zoom not to be confused. So let's start this journey here with a card that has a cauldron, and there's a smoke coming out of the cauldron which looks like a maze or a brain, and there's a sorcerer's hat that looks like the one from Harry Potter. And that's it. That's what I see. Oh, castle of cards. The art is different here. It's different from other Dixit expansions. And so you have different figures, and they seem to be expressing different emotions as well. That's Mona Lisa. No, that's not Mona Lisa. It's kind of Mona Lisa, but pregnant. But the strange thing is that she looks like having tentacles or roots. But the art is now much more detailed and high quality than previous expansions. And what is this? So that's the traffic in the forest. There's a bee, motorcycle, a ladybug car there, a truck, a ant truck, because ants carry things, bees are very fast. There's a worm going to school. Life in the forest. Okay, there's a monster cave, or a cave that is shaped as a monster's mouth, and the rail is going straight into his mouth. Okay, so two devils are playing with an angel. That's it, and the angel is sitting on a cloud. Okay, there's a chess game on the background, and the chess pieces look like they're alive, and in the middle there is a sword separating both fields, and on top of the sword is a dove, white dove, representing peace. There's a raindrop, and inside the raindrop there's a girl crying and also dropping teardrops. Maybe this is like an Inception thing. Inside the teardrop there's also another girl, another level, etc. Forest, the trees have some faces, but some of the trees also have some doors. That door seems to be open and some light is coming out from there. And where else here? The ghosts are looking into this plant, and they seem to be happy with it appearing and going there and watching carefully to watch for growth. Okay, there's a mimic or clown sitting on a moon-shaped object. It seems to be a puppet because he has some strings and is showing happiness by placing this thing in front of his mouth with an open mouth, a smiling mouth, but his eyes reflect unhappiness or sadness. Okay, so what happened to this horse? It came out of the carousel and the guy was trying to fix. No, the guy has a whip, like, or a rope. Is going to catch the horse that flew away. You run away. There's a machine which is storing formulas. That's a water formula there. H2O, H2SO, S. So that's salt. What? No, I don't know what that is. I'm not going to pretend I'm clever here. And what is coming out is a ball, a rubber ball. So you need water, you need all these things, and then you get a ball. Yeah. Okay, so there are lots of keychains, padlocks, and these keys, chains, and this key is flying to fit somewhere. And interesting, there's a detail that chain link there is golden, so it looks different for some reason. Okay, So all the toys are moving in a line and entering into this spin dial ship. That's it. They are going somewhere or being abducted, and it seems to be like a kid's room because there's a wardrobe there. The eagle is flying and someone is grabbing its feathers. Feathers. Oh, sometimes I get sleepy looking at these cards. And bad versus good, evil versus good, fighting against each other, or this is like old grandmother, mother, and then the children, the baby, the wheels of the baby share are clocks. So, and we cannot see if it's a good looking, bad looking, evil side, good side. Although there's some white there, but some black as well. Maybe it's a mix of both. A little bit from the grandmother, a little bit from the mother. The guy's happy, sleeping on the grass, and he's holding a balloon on his mouth instead of a straw. Christmas time, and the snow the snowman is peeking through the window. It looks like everything is very happy on the inside, and he is on the outside. Okay, so the Indians and the what's the name of this? The Confederados. I don't know. The American soldiers, right, from the Western time. They are back. Their backs are facing each other. They're like sharing a canoe, but the canoe is different. It's an Indian canoe and the Confederados canoe. Strange. They are rowing in opposite directions. Okay, two kids are getting into this old um, photographic machine camera, this old camera, and they're living on this side. Married. That's an interesting idea. Okay, the lion looks very cute, but then there's a shadow coming out from him or possessing him, which is a darker lion. The queen's crown, an Indian elephant, and with a Taj Mahal kinda building on top of it. The hunter, what's happening here? The hunter is going in the forest, and I think the animals. So the weasel here is like saying shh. The badger. What is the name of this animal? It's like shh, don't say anything. And the fox is saying the same, and the turkey is like and they are walking behind the hunter for the hunter not to see them. That's dangerous. Okay, so this guy is leaving the happy place with grass and crossing this bridge to enter the snow. Harsh environment. Okay, so the castle is burning on this picture, but the lady is trying to leave the painting through this fire and truck. Okay, there's a giant lady, ugly, preparing some sandwiches or whatever she is preparing with butter on the bread, and the children are there waiting for it to be eaten. Okay, this old man is resting on a chair, and is could have been as I don't know the name of this instrument in English, but he could have been a player of this, like playing jazz and blues, etc. But now he's senile because he's using the instrument on his eye and is like a telescope, and he's looking at the stars and the planets. And here, there's a light bulb there, more light bulbs illuminating this tree, and inside the tree there's a candle. Very strange. Okay, one ring inside another ring. One is shaped as a snake, the other one looks like a normal ring. Okay, so the kid is at the school. He seems to be too young to be at this level in school. I think he would have preferred to be playing with paper boats and dolls here, and soldiers instead of being at the school learning those formulas, etc. And this, I don't think I don't know. Ah, okay. So there's another boat, and on the sail of that another boat, we can see two figures, which I don't know they are. Maybe his mother, father, or grandfather. Hmm. What's happening here? There's a statue, and she's holding a white tissue, like saying goodbye, bye bye, bye bye to something. Okay, this kid is navigating a boat on harsh ocean waves, and you can see there's a rainbow. Hmm. Kind of spider, like a very dark figure, 4 arms, 3 feet at least. You can see three on a spider web, and she seems to be the one producing the web. There's a string coming from here. Wow. What is this? So he is planning to offer some flowers to this Marilyn Monroe kind of figure, but she seems to be an artificial figure, like a doll, because she has some stitches like being built. And I'm trying to understand what those holes there are. Oh, those are eyes. Do you see some eyes there? That's very very crazy. When I first looked, it seemed like bullet holes. She survived, or she did not survive. She didn't survive a raid, but and then she was resurrected to be his girlfriend or something. But no, now I see some eyes. What I really see there is when you put your hand like this and you paint two eyes, and it's like hello. That's what I see there. Yeah, but that's just me. Some masks with different emotions. Okay, so the baby is climbing the stairs, the auxiliary stairs in the building, and then when he gets up there, he's already old. Books. Books in a library, and this one seems to be flying or falling. Holding the earth on his hand. And I don't understand what this circle here is. The dragon. So that's a map. There's a mountain peeking through the map where the dragon lives, and here in the sea, the sea monster lives. Forest. There is an instrument here, an harp, some quiver with arrows, and one of the arrows there on the heart. The rabbit and the squirrel are listening to the music, very happy. Halfway through. Halfway through. So what's next? What's next? Next we have, oh, the Candyland. The kids are visiting the Candyland where everything is made out of candy. The old king with very long beards that become a river, no, a river, yes, where some fish is jumping. So some footsteps, and from this point forward, they become lighted, illuminated, and they also go into the space, into the sky and space like stars. This guy is surfing on a longboard, and then he's seeing this lady of the sea, shaped by the waves. That's interesting. Yes. Person. Okay, there's a totem, and it seems to be a part of some kind of hidden treasure. And the last one, which is like a deer or a moose, is crying. Why is he unhappy? So two mechanical armors fighting against each other. This one is using a clock as a shield. There's one of the dials there, and well, this one seems to have a longer dial, and also a shield there, which could be a clock. The Star Shop. Two bears, puffed bears, to be sold here. But this one is much expensive than this one. Why is that? Seems to be happier as well. So if they look happier, they are more expensive. Well, there's the house in the middle of two bigger buildings. This one is slightly bigger only. It's raining, but the house in the middle is illuminated. No, it's not illuminated. It's reflecting a clear sky while outside is raining. No matter what happens outside, inside is always a clear sky. So the raccoon is going to jump from a building that is being engulfed by the flames or the smoke. He's going to jump and try to fly like Batman. The Sphinx in the middle of the city. A mermaid in the middle of the city. The eyes in the middle of the vase. That's a cool looking vase. The city in the middle of a hourglass. So what will happen to the city once the sand goes down? So the city will also disappear because it's made of sand. Okay, and so this lady is flying on a guitar. The air is kind of forming the music lines, and kids are being captured on those music lines. Oh, Mount Rushmore in the US, but this time, instead of the American presidents, which I don't know which of them are, you have the American president here, George Washington. I don't know. Sorry, I don't recognize them. That is the Roman emperor. Is this like Julius Caesar, an famous Indian chief? Wow, what the hell is happening with the zoom? I think it's just trying to focus here on something. So Indian, it's Komachi chief, ranging bow, and I don't know what this one is. Looks Chinese or something like that. Okay, this guy is exploring a mine, and is this full of gold or? Very simple. Bugs singing and dancing. There's a mouse there. Oh, that's the Aladdin's genie coming out of the lamp in a book that this girl was reading. So the rat is telling to the cat, jump through the fire. So in this reality, the rats command the cats. Okay, so there's a well. They are looking into the well, and you can see on the other side of the well, it's not necessarily a typical well because there's no water. You have clear skies on the other side. So it seems like it'd be more a tunnel to another place. This guy is in a prison holding a bird, and the prison is clearly oversized for this prison. Carnivorous plant. Looking, there's a normal looking flower in the middle. This hand is holding a lighthouse in the middle of the desert, and this boat is already wrecked here. Flying ship with a fisherman, and is catching the stars and the moon. That's why the sky is completely blank when it comes to shining things. So the Little Red Riding Hood and the Bad Wolf are having a picnic together in the snow. This is a perfume bottle opened. There's some fragrance flying around. The bunny has the keys to heaven. He's holding the keys to heaven. There's a chest full of tentacles coming from inside, and there's an adventurer, a Dungeons and Dragons character coming down. Peacock kind of bird in the forest, and this kid is looking at the distance. I don't know why he's afraid, or he's just like like wow. Okay, so this is nighttime, and this guy is a very suspicious figure. Is it a robber? Is it something else? And it seems to be going into a house or something. Oh, there's a marabou, the bird, in a park, getting food from this old blind man. So that's why the blind man doesn't see how big the bird is, to the point that the bird could be dangerous. He's just happy to be feeding something. Okay, so this couple is in a balcony, but instead of faces, they have mirrors. Okay, so the monkeys or the animal looking people are watching a human playing, and they are taking pictures like in a zoo. The humans are being displayed on zoos in this reality, and the monkey looking, monster looking things are the humans. And what is this? So this is a movie film displaying some famous figure. We have King Kong, that's Charlo, E.T., and there's a prisoner, which I don't recognize if it's a reference to a specific movie or if it's referring to if you like movies, you'll be stuck with them. It's like a prison to you. You won't do anything else except watching movies. You don't live your life, you are living other people's lives. Face inside the crystal ball. Okay, this kid is kind of painting a new scenario at night. There's a lion or a manticore because he has a scorpion snake and he is protecting the treasure, but he is not realizing that the ants are going one by one and stealing one coin each time. So he is not, because they are so small, he is not noticing them. But from coin to coin, after coin after coin, the treasure will be gone. Okay, so the Nemo kind of character, fish, is walking around baby fishes on this shell, and above there are lots of hooks from fishermen that are trying to catch fish. And what else we have here? There's this kind of planet, not a planet, it's a piece of land, floating piece of land, where this couple is seeding leathers and then pumping into water, and the plants are coming with written text. Okay, this guy seems to be winners of something, but they're stuck in a cube above the ocean with nowhere else to go. So winners, but anyway. Okay, so they are each of them is pulling the string, which they could cut, and that's it. Okay, Space Monkey is inside the space dice, because we can see the holes, space dice. And he took his helmet off, so he's like, and from his expression, he is super stunned with what he is realizing there, like a revelation thing where he just realized there is higher beings that are able to build the space dice, and we are nothing compared to them. We, the monkey, we, the Planet of Apes people. That's it. This was Dixit Journey. As we've seen, these cards on the box, they don't appear, just art for the box. I don't know why, but I hope you have enjoyed that. And if you are into Dixit content, then I have a full playlist dedicated to this game, and I'm showing all the expansions, all the cards, all the call games. If you like card games and board games in general, then I truly believe that you'll find interesting content in the channel to be able to leave and hit that like button and consider subscribing. We are almost at the 3,000, which is a very, very relevant milestone for me to bring more and more interesting content. Stay tuned, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.